better. When I wanna get better. I'll get it better when I wanna get better. I'll get it better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. Chosen one, born to shine. I can't stop. No regrets, born to shine. I can't stop. One more try. I know that I'll be.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Chargers. Just about halfway through the season now. Still a lot of ball to be played as we're off in Week 8. Darius Davis to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Right to the air is Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Picked off, Brandon Jones. The success they had passing that ball last week, they wanted to get that going again right away, Brock, but seems like they're facing a defense who's more up to the challenge than the guys they faced last week.
Yeah, welcome to the NFL, where every week is a new story. And the opening chapter here, not good for the offense. But we got a long ways to go.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
In truth, Kate, he felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, they're not going to back down here on second down as well.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Absolutely fires this one right side. Big gain downfield. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. On return, here comes Davis. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Set. Black 80, black.
They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Herbert from the gun. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Here's Herbert. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jonte Barron has it. And the Broncos are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
First and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. First play in the drive. Here's Harvey. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
On third down, here's Nix. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. That can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
And it's the same as a touchback here. This one down right at the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't get it to Rondé Gadsden the second. So it's 2nd down coming up. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that happen.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jonte Barron has it. And the Broncos take over as they intercept it for the 3rd time in just our opening quarter. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers' primetime game said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 30-yard line.
Now Nix. And trying to set up the screen. Dobbins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
on the distance. This group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
They give up the middle to Harvey. That played good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Second down, give to Harvey. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of one. And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Broncos out in front. We're back to SoFi right after this. Time for our second quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone. Trying to get it with the option. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's fourth down.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
The kick violence is good. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
You look at that third down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Chargers getting set. First and 10.
Set. Wide 80. Ready.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. It's caught. This is Lam McConkey. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Set. Set.
The play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Looking to his fullback now. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Check. Delta. Stop. Go.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. And they pick him off again. Picked up Alex Singleton. And the Broncos will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, just when you think things can't get any worse, Brock, I am not sure what you call it, because I don't think I've ever called it 4 straight drives ending in an interception.
Oh, as a former QB, Kate, I know exactly what to call this. A nightmare! 4 pick games are a rarity, and you never see it happen on consecutive drives. And at this point, listen, hey, offense coordinator, play caller, run the ball. And I mean run the ball.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A gain of 15 there. And it's going to be first down, Denver. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First and 10. It's Harvey. And he has this down at the 34. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34.
Captain. Joe.
Nix from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And that'll bring up second down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB. And it gave him just enough room to run.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. They'll air it out on 3rd. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. He's got to drive this one 53 yards down the middle. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they come away with some points on that series.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
On the return, here comes Davis. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And that one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. Shotgun give to Hampton. And he takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And they pick him off again. Riley Moss with the pick. And into the end zone he goes. A pick 6 for Denver. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure. But instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10. at their own 28-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Herbert back to it after the pick. Quick slant taken in by Waddle. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit in that 1st down.
First down.
Play action now for Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Set. 380. You're out. 380. You're out. Set.
Back to the air, Herbert. Completed to his running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Push, alert, push, alert, push. Ready.
On 3rd and 2, Herbert. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Only 2 yards to the marker, and they're going for it here on 4th. They snap it to Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. This is close, but I don't think he got there, Brock. The stop is made in time. They're turning this over on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. And it's out the screen here. It's Harvey. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Shotgun snap to Nix. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. It's from the left hash, 33 yards. The kick by Lutz is good. Just before halftime, Bronc, they're able to add 3 to their advantage. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Aaron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. It's Harvey straight ahead. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Nick's now to throw. Completed over the middle. They'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and 10 from the 43. On the handoff, here's Harvey. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Check it out, Reaper.
Here's Nix to throw. Hits his running back. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Now, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's 3rd and even longer now.
Bombers. Chill. Captain. Away.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. The defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Jeremy Crawshaw, the one who's going to send this away. Brings it in at the 12. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
380. Delta, set. Crowd right. Go.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
380.
2nd and 10, Herbert trying again. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
Three straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th.
Set.
Herbert to throw once more. That's complete to Johnston, now right. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like the 28. Offense in the hurry up here.
13 yards on the play. And the Chargers
First and 10. Here's Herbert. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Now Herbert again. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And they pick him off again. Picked off Brandon Jones.
will take over 1st down.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks to the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage and you